Hi guys, my name is Vita and I'm back. Thanks God and thanks to all of you, of course. So, first of all, I want to say welcome back from all my heart to all yours. And I'm really very happy to be here again, guys. And we're gonna continue to help you guys better understand us traditional and mysterious Ukrainian ladies. So it's our mission here to help you to have a successful relationship with a Slavic woman that ends in marriage. Today, guys, you've got me all for 1 hour live, and today topic is war update day 422nd. So, guys, and for newbies to our channel, I guess some guys probably joined our channel first time. I would like to show a short intro video about myself that you have an idea who I am and what I'm doing here, especially for you.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter. And every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. So guys, if you have any more questions about the details of our channel opening and what's new actually with the channel, please write your questions in comments after the live stream is over. And our staff, our admin will be sure to reply to you and give you all possible answers and instructions and advice. So guys, let's get back to our topic today. Since we met with you last time, not so many time passed, but still some changes. So today's topic is war update, day 422. Don't forget, guys, of course, to subscribe to our channel, to share the link of our videos of our beautiful Ukrainian streamers among your friends, colleagues, probably people whom you think may be interested in information about Ukraine, our culture, mentality, psychology of Ukrainian ladies, type of dating, red flags. So please feel free to do that because that will help us, of course, to grow. And of course, the bigger is channel, the more help, the more support we got, and the easier will be for us to educate you, to give you advice, and actually to help you. So guys, let's see what actually happened and what's going on right now on the war field and what are current events. I won't bug you with a very big, long package of information, just main things which I would like to mention today, and then I will be all yours for 1 hour, as usual, to answer all your hot burning questions. Until I'm delivering the topic, please prepare your questions, what you would like to ask me, and of course, I will be happy to answer them as usual. So, the Russian occupiers, having failed the hyped winter offensive, you remember, we all were very scared and panicked by that counter-offensive, are moving to strategic defense in Ukraine. So the enemy can conduct and try to implement tactical operations. However, in general, the Russians are moving to strategic defense. The hyped big winter offensive is long behind so far, thanks God. The next tasks are failed as well. So today, the Russians don't have the strength to repeat the attempts we saw after February 24th last year. But this doesn't mean that the enemy is defeated or doesn't pose a danger to Ukraine. There is a large amount still of manpower, of course, mobilization potential, a significant amount of equipment, even outdated. But the most combat-ready part of the Russian army was destroyed in Ukraine. Vladimir Putin is the person who did that, who actually destroyed the most powerful part of his army, sending it to the meat grinder here. So the Russians can conduct separate operations still, of course, in the south of Ukraine. And at the same time, Donetsk remains the maniacal goal of the occupiers. So the security and defense forces of Ukraine are preparing to liberate Ukrainian territory. There are a lot of gossips, a lot of information around that fact, but we, ordinary people, of course, we are not announced when, how, and there exactly. So everything, all this information is very important and kept in secret, of course, and that's absolutely correct, I guess. But all Ukraine, like frozen, just waiting for this counter offensive. So we'll see. According to Ukrainian intelligence, Russian President Putin demanded, you remember, we discussed that, by March 1st to seize the entire territory of Donetsk region. Prior to this, the Russian command announced its intention to capture the Donetsk region fully before the beginning of autumn 2022. Neither the first nor the second plan came true. So the progress of the Russian troops in the Donbass since the beginning of July 2022, when Lysychansk, if you remember, was taken, and therefore the entire Luhansk region was occupied, amounted to literally a few kilometers. So in September, the aggressor troops began to retreat. Only in January 2023, they managed to capture the small town Solidar. Unfortunately, they succeeded a little bit, and now they are trying to take Bakhmut. Despite the difficult situation there, all this is far from administrative borders of the Donetsk region. You understand that. So the battle for key cities in the region continues in 2023, and we'll see if it's gonna continue in 2024, like some forecast prognosis tell right now. So the Eastern Front remains the most difficult and painful now. The General Secretary of NATO unexpectedly came to Kiev today. So the visit takes place on the eve of the meeting in the Ramstein format. Stoltenberg said that at the July summit in Vilnius, the member countries of the alliance are preparing to discuss the issue of Ukraine's membership in NATO and security guarantees for it. France and Poland keep arguing over the provision of ammunition to Ukraine. In response, the head of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, Dmytro Kuleba, mentioned his disappointment that the launch of the EU decision on the joint purchase of ammunition for Ukraine is still being delayed due to disputes. So the Financial Times said in response that the European Union has probably reached a ceiling on sanctions against Russia. They said that the 10th sanction packages that have already been agreed contain the maximum that the European Union can afford. So here is the question. Is it really so? So we'll see what's going to happen with the next packages of military help and with the next packages of sanction and what's going to happen in Ramstein, because German leader told today that there is no discussion about entering NATO, about entering Ukraine into NATO. So, and this decision should be made with a clear mind, but hot heart. So it's not the matter of sorrowness, pityness towards Ukraine. It's a matter, the question is of real serious decisions based on some fundamental reasons. So during the day, Ukrainian defenders today eliminated another 630 Russian occupiers. In general, the losses of the Russian army on the 422nd day of the full-scale war have already exceeded 185,000 people. And on April 20, the armed forces of Ukraine burned one enemy tank, 6 armored combat vehicles, 6 units of automobile equipment and tank trucks, 2 units of special equipment, and 2 artillery systems. In addition, 8 drones were landed during the day. So, last night Ukraine was attacked by drones, by Shahids. Explosions were in Kiev, in Vinnytsia, Khmelnytsky, and Poltava. As for Sumy region, orcs keep shooting 24/7, keep demolishing Sumy region absolutely severely with bombs, rockets, artillery, shelling, so whatever they can. I don't understand why and what they want here, because they normally smash just ordinary villages. Few days ago, they guided bomb to the asylum for mentally insane people. Unfortunately, some aged, mentally not healthy people were injured, and a huge amount of these people unfortunately left without roof over their heads. So one more military target, as always. So that's it, guys, for today. The main information I would like to share with you. Also, some news probably we're gonna discuss in our comments. I am back to you. Thanks for coming. I see we have 10 people today. So hello to everyone, and really, 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 with all my heart, I'm really happy to be with you again. That's all thanks due to your help and your support. And I believe, guys, you will keep your promises and you will keep helping us, because the more you help, the longer we will be able to stay here to help you, to educate you, to entertain you even, because we are discussing absolutely different topics here about Ukraine. So you're welcome to ask your questions. And I'm saying hello to all of you. What? Hello. Thanks for coming again. Happy to see you. And welcome back, Vita. Great to see back every time I see you. It reminds me about the joke about Fluffy Lady and the Dream Connection. Yeah, Dream Connection accident was really like a bomb. Yeah, I remember that story. Story was quite loud. Yeah. Since that, it's not like I try to keep my mouth shut. Still, I'm open person. I'm very, objective person, and I'm not good actress. So I'm telling everything what I think really in my mind. What I have in my mind, I'm sharing with you. But sometimes, of course, should be some etiquette, some borders, and sometimes for me, probably would be good to close my mouth. But yeah, that's good that you remember that. Tracy, hello, thanks for coming. Thanks. I know it's very early for you. Thanks, happy to see you. So What? Vita, orcs were too busy boozing up to get stuff done. Instead of water, they brought vodka. Yeah, definitely. We also, the nearest village next to us, it's around maybe 10, 15 kilometers away from my house. So they keep shooting it since morning. So we hear clearly sounds of explosions. No danger to Sumi itself, but around Sumi, yeah, they keep being busy and burning and smashing everything, unfortunately. All night long we had siren, absolutely long lasting, and some some bad events happened. But we have what we have. What else? What else? Prigozhin start to tell some interesting things, by the way. And actually, there are some rumors, some news that Prigozhin start to tell that the Russian population, I mean ordinary people, should be prepared for ending, for finish of this special war operation, right? Which simply is called war, but they prefer special war operation. And actually, they decide to try to announce something on May 9. You know, it's a victory day, Second World War, which is a great holiday, and they want to see the reaction of ordinary people, how people will react. Will they be happy, released, relaxed, like, oh, thanks God, finally, let's do that, good decision, or they will be upset, pissed off, and will tell, let's do that further, let's smash Kiev, let's burn Ukraine. you know as I said in one interview, like granny, a really old lady around 70, 75 years old, she said that nobody should be left live in Ukraine, even babies. So maybe you heard very interesting news yesterday in Belgorod. In Belgorod happened absolutely huge explosion. So what was that? Actually, these idiots, they sent a guided avia bomb to Kharkiv, and something went wrong. Something was broken in this fight jet, and this bomb fall down just in the center of Belgorod. So some craziness, I don't know, some craziness. So, and they even admit that. So they are trying to find the reasons why that happened, but the more accidents like that, the better for us, honestly. So let people feel what we are feeling here for almost 14th month. Maybe they will realize how it is to live in war time, war period. And by the way, some rumors, some tokens, some chats that Belgorod, Kursk, near front cities, they are kind of abandoned by government, abandoned. So nobody care what's going on there, and they are being bombed almost every day because our forces start to make feedback, to answer back. And of course, these close to border control small towns and cities, they are suffering right now. Also, they have problems with electricity. A couple of days ago, I know our forces reached the place where mobilization is going on, this military point, and also some electrical infrastructural object, as far as I understood. So Belgorod citizens will start to suffer like we from blackouts. So they have switchings off, outages by schedule. So let them enjoy, let them get this pleasure. So guys, we continue. Global Bloodstock, hello, thanks for coming, nice to see you. Yeah, we are alive, everything is good. Juan Antonio, thanks for coming. Oh my god, guys, I have itch in my face. Hello, Global Bloodstock. When the Moscovites bombed their own city, Belgorod, they are nowhere near the second greatest military. Absolutely, they make such mistakes. I understand it's war and can happen everything, but they have these accidents really too often. That's not forgivable. That's not forgivable when you bomb your own citizens, and it's not the first case. So something really strange, but that's good. Let them play. Mhm. Bill Anga, hello, thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Gregory, привет, доброго дня. Nice to see you guys. You see, we have the weather absolutely changed, but the weather is disgusting here. It's very cold and raining for the whole week, the week before Easter. By the way, happy Easter to all of you. I know it's late, but unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to congratulate you. I'm sorry. I forgot to show you what kind of Easter buns I baked. I managed really nice. So we enjoyed a little bit Easter. I managed to go to attend to visit some friends for some short party. Yeah, so hopefully all of you had nice Easter, good Easter buns, full tables, and peaceful mood. We guys have around 35 minutes with you. Don't forget to give us your likes, to share our link, to subscribe to our channel, and of course, whoever would like to become a member, whoever would like to donate, don't forget to do that. The link you can find below this video in the description, and I guess probably what will help me to share the link with you. Also, guys, who is really seriously intend to meet Ukrainian ladies, because we discussed that many times. Right now, it's a really good chance until it's war time. It sounds strange, but for you, it's a good chance to bring your lady to your country much easier, much cheaper, much faster. So really good conditions to start doing something, to start acting, to make some steps. And of course, who is not sure, don't be afraid. Just join Match Guarantee. Schedule coaching call. Our coaches will be gladly help you, at least talk to you. That's for free. You gonna ask all your questions. They gonna give you all advice, all instructions. They gonna level, scale the limit of your success rank. Be realistic. Don't forget about realistic age difference. So actually use the advantages we are giving you right now. So don't postpone. If you want a plan, don't postpone it to the future. What can be done tomorrow can be done never. So remember about that, and remember that now it's a really good time. Still, a lot of ladies go into Europe. A lot of ladies stay in Europe. They are learning Western culture, Western mentality. It will be easier for you. They are learning language, because without language, many countries demand learning language. Ladies started to attend some courses. So use this chance. Don't be lazy. Don't hesitate. At least try to do something. Okay? So, yeah. I'm trying to look. Top G Mindset Coach. Hello. Howdy, gentlemen. Yeah. So, guys, feel free to ask me any questions. I said hello to everyone, gave you some additional information. And now I'm waiting for your questions. So until you didn't see me for this couple of weeks, right? So I get some holiday. So please, I guess you have some questions about dating, red flags, mentality, culture, cuisine, whatever you would like to talk. I'm here at your disposal, fully yours, for 30 more minutes, okay? Or otherwise, I will tell you about the weather in Sumy. By the way, we have a lot of greenery right now. We have even blossoming trees like apricots, cherries, peaches. Unfortunately, the biggest apricot tree, which I adore, huge one, which produce and gives me absolutely cool apricots. So the blossom is already fall down due to very strong wind and rains. So the fall flowers just were flying away, and we even didn't enjoy this blossoming. So I guess no harvest of apricots this year. As for chickens, they are giving they're showing absolutely cool result every day, guys. Now I have around 10 eggs. A rooster, Chad is punished. He was punished few times with a big wooden stick. He became like sexually mature already. He's not a teenager. He's a young macho now, and he start to attack us while we are coming to the barn to feed chickens. So he is trying to protect chickens, and he's really became aggressive and attacking. So unfortunately, from the small nice, sweet rooster who was mewing and when you touch him and pet him, right now he's attacking. So we deal with him like with a mature guy right now because it's really not pleasant, to give some food to chickens and to being attacked from behind. So yeah, Chad is not a good boy, but he is doing his job greatly. And now I can share eggs with my mom, in law, and still we have enough for our family. I think that's a great result. So Chad is bully. Yeah, Juan, Chad is bully. He became really nice, huge, big rooster, and like fat. He's grown up boy, but bully. Yeah, aggressive. Yeah. What? We deal with him like with a mature guy. A broomstick. Yeah, long wooden stick, a little bit chat pat to make him peaceful, And right now he understood. He realized that the punishment is coming after his attack. So when we come into the barn to feed, he's trying to be a little bit away. But few times we had to show him who is the uh, who is the main person here, right? So actually, yeah, that's fun. But as a rooster, he's doing great job. Global Bloodstock. I miss seeing the live videos of the various areas of Sumy that used to be on YouTube. It was lovely to see the various green parks. Have they finished repairing Sadko yet? Oh, nobody cares about Sadko. This fountain, I never saw any repairing works being there actually. So fountains are not working right now. Thanks God, guys, we absolutely don't have electricity problems right now. So we have electricity like before war. Thanks God, thanks to Europe and all countries who help us with these extra parts, for fixing. So no problems for that. But still, they promise that next winter will be problematic again because they will start to repair. Now they are like on generators, something, but we'll see what happened. But as for electricity right now, that's fine. That's fine. If you go to the city is living its normal, usual life. Yeah, we have a lot of sirens. We hear some booms, but people are working. Everything is open, like cafes, beauty salons, gyms, schools still 50-50. Like couple of days during the week offline, so kids should go to school. I still reject this option. I don't want to take any risk, even if it's just 1% out of 100, because, war is always unexpected and accidental things may happen. So for me, I prefer security, first of all. So we study at home always. Yeah. Bill. I wonder how Tom Ramsey's cheeks are growing up. Really don't know. He didn't join us today, but maybe tomorrow we'll see. Because actually, I am having live stream today very unexpectedly. That wasn't planned. Normally, I must be on Saturday, Sunday, but we have what we have, and I'm here with you. And thanks to all of you, of course, who managed and who find the time and possibility and desire to join me today for this hour. Yeah, but next time, I guess, when Tom will join us, we're gonna ask him how his chickens are. So, guys, what's new by your side? How are things? You can share some stories if you have something. We're gonna have 25 minutes more with you. Yeah, and no darkness anymore outside. It's getting dark right now after 7 p.m. That's what I was dreaming about for the whole winter. First of all, you don't need to use so much electricity. So it's also kind of economy. You can stay much longer outside, almost all day if the weather is okay. And so a lot to do outside. That's nice. That gives hopes. That gives absolutely different mood. So really cool. Yannick, hello. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So guys, any questions? Any questions? Ask me something, or otherwise I will keep telling you about my plans. So actually, this year I shared with you that I started to plant really early, beginning of March. I decided to change the plan. This year I decided to use chemicals against different diseases, bugs, weeds, everything. I will see, because for previous years I didn't like to use all that, but I lost a lot of trees, a lot of plants because of diseases, unfortunately. So this year I tried something new. Yeah, and I got some big amount of new plants. So we were busy planting for almost 1 month, like day by day. And actually now almost all planting works are over. I still have to put tomatoes and cucumbers and squashes in the ground, but that will be in May. Maybe some pumpkins, maybe. I'm gonna have radish soon, maybe in a week or something. I put it in a greenhouse a couple of weeks ago, and it's almost big one, so radish will be soon. I see some really young trees which I planted last year, like cherries, like apples, blossoming right now. So it gives me hope. At least I can try. Not full harvest, of course, but to see the result. It's always pleasant to get the first apple, to get the first cherry, to get the first apricot or pear, first greenery. I have my own onion already, green onion, green garlic. Soon we'll have radish, some salads. So it's really cool. It's really cool. Gregory, yes, I will be tomorrow and I will be on Sunday too. So this week, like this. So far, the plan, the schedule is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, same time, guys, 4 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern, for 1 hour. So tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna talk about real masculinity among Ukrainian men, what means to be masculine here in Ukraine, to see the difference. And we'll see. And on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna discuss with you internet scamming, how to avoid some main tips. Bill, Vita, do you grow beets for borscht? This year I won't, really. This year I won't. Why? I will explain you. Before I always was planting until it's just greenery, above the ground. It's cool, it's great, it's huge. I really enjoy. But when it comes to roots, to beet itself, it's always very small. I don't know, maybe I will try one row this year, but honestly, I have a special I have a special type of ground of soil here. It's very sandy and it's really dry in the summer. It's like a dust, not that fat black soil which we call chernozem, but it's very sandy, not very fertilized, like poor soil. So you need really to put a lot of stuff, a lot of fertilizing to get some good results. For tomatoes, good. For cucumbers, good. As for carrots and sugar beets, I never had a really great result, like which when I really was happy. Squashes, cool. Pumpkins, okay. Salads, onion, garlic, everything is fine. Fruit trees, okay. Strawberry, fine. But as for carrots and sugar beets, I don't know. Maybe I am handicapped in that. But we'll see. Actually, I didn't plan. I didn't plan because I don't like the result. And honestly, it's cheaper to buy than to mess up with that. Too much job with them. So you don't need like, okay, 1 kilogram of sugar beet per month, maybe 10 hryvnia, maybe $0.50 per month. But you will really spend a lot of time and efforts and water and fertilizers trying to get that 1 kilogram even. So now I a little bit reviewed my my priorities, I mean, on the garden, and I will try to plant and to grow only that stuff what can really bring me some result. So Gregory, you're welcome. You're welcome. So join tomorrow if you have time. Same time. Always same time, guys. Yeah. Guys, we have 20 minutes. What, Vita, do you also carve pumpkins for holidays such as Halloween? No, unfortunately, no. One time, my younger daughter, she made a picture, like with a black marker. She made a face of pumpkin, but we didn't carve because I'm not good at that, so not professional. And honestly, pumpkin is here too expensive to be spoiled for that. Don't misunderstand me, but really, to grow one big pumpkin or to buy it, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. And of course, if you cut it and just use it for decoration, that can be like a waste of product. And honestly, if you want to know my opinion, hopefully I won't offend anybody, especially guys from America and Western countries. I don't like Halloween. That's not because I'm too religious or something, but I think these holidays is about some satanism, some witches, some devils, some, another black mysterious world. So I don't think it's a good idea to celebrate such things and to maybe to attract some energy. I can be mistaken, just like, I mean, I'm not imposing my idea to anybody, but for me, I really don't like. I really don't like. I don't like when kids use costumes as a skeletons, because I honestly consider that's a bad energy. That like to put on you something bad. I don't know. I have this inner feeling. I can be absolutely, as I said, mistaken. Not necessarily it's true, but I have inner, like, not rejection. Sorry. Oh, I forgot the word. Resistance. So kids, of course, celebrating, they're making some makeup, trying to use some decoration. But as for pumpkins, I never did. Maybe once we did, maybe once, but not much. And I don't have much pumpkins usually, maybe 2 or 3. So to use one just for decoration, I'm too greedy. I guess I'm too greedy because I would prefer to use it for food, for some porridge, with rice and milk, to bake some pumpkin, to make it more, to use it more wisely, as I said. If it would be cheap, then yes, but that's not. Top G mindset coach. Guys, use more short nicknames. It takes me time to read it properly, not to make mistake. I need to plant my small garden tomorrow, Vita. I'm gonna plant organic corn, peas, and squash all together at the same time, the American Indian method. What's the method? Is American Indian method? What's the method? I never heard about this method. Corn I will not plant anymore. Never happened like good result. Always grow up, greenery, cool, blossoming, and then nothing. So I decided to leave this idea to professionals. Squashes, yeah, of course, for sure. Peas, yeah, I will do. I should actually do that much earlier, but because of lack of the time, I didn't do that. But still. Juan, I like pumpkin pie. I guess it's tasty, but I never tried to do that. Probably I should. Probably I should find some good recipe, and maybe I should try to do that. Kids maybe would like, but that's not very popular here, so that's why I even never thought about that. But that's a good idea. I will try to see if it's tasty and to find some good recipe. What? I was imagining people carving up pumpkins, but put lights into them and catapulting them across the border into Russia. Oh, that's a great idea, by the way. That's cool idea. That would be fun. That would be fun. You know what our Ukrainian army forces makes at the Belarusian border control? They put some sign with the middle finger. I will not announce, but you will understand what I mean. And they put a big screen and they show some clips, something like to troll them, and they both look into each other. Our guys show them not well mannered gestures, sometimes screaming some words, so trolling them. But that's a good idea. What really, really. Top G mindset coach, hypothermic pumpkin grenades. Yeah. Can be really interesting, can be fun. But unfortunately, I don't think that our guys have time and possibility to do that, to entertain like that. If ordinary people or volunteers bring them, then yes. But that's great. That's great. Top G mindset coach. Pumpkin pie is the best pie tied with apple pie. Just triple the spices. Okay. Okay. I will try. Really, that's a really nice idea. Thanks for giving me this idea, guys. I would like to find them, to find the recipe and try to do that. Let's see if my kids like that. I will show you then the photo and if they like. Yeah, what? Got to be creative about it. Yeah. Yeah. So pumpkin pie, as far as I understood, like traditional in Europe, in America. So here, nobody, probably even maybe very rare people cook this thing. Yeah, what? That's a great idea. Yeah, Jack. You got a recipe for her? Yeah, if you have a recipe, just share and I will copy and save. That would be cool. That would be cool. So, guys, any more questions? Any more topics to talk about? We have around 12 minutes with you. Don't forget to give your likes, to share the links of our live streams. We need that. We need that support. Whoever can donate or become a member, don't forget, this is very important. It's a matter of our surviving. As Jana said on her previous stream, I guess. We need now at least $1,500 to keep the channel alive. Yeah, with all these expenses. So who has the possibility and chance, you're welcome. Yeah. But what? Vita's pumpkin pie baking stream. Oh yeah, can be nice. Can be nice. Yeah, can be fun. But what? Yeah. Uh-huh. Так, Google it. Choice is crust type. Okay, kids like Graham cracker crust. Okay, okay. I will try to find. We'll see what if I will find, because that's not typical for our cuisine, but really can be interesting. Yeah, I never had an idea to do that. To do that. I baked my Easter buns as always. They were one of the best. I can boast. I can boast. I'm not boasting person, but about my Easter buns, I really can boast. What is interesting about my Easter buns? As I'm not creative person, too much creative, artistic. I don't have this talent, unfortunately, these skills. It's very simply looking, ordinary looking, no special, very like decoration. I know some girls use marzipan, make some flower, some decoration. They are really looking like a masterpiece. So I'm bad at that. I'm bad at that because I am badly drawing, and I'm not creative. But as for dough, I believe my Easter buns are the best of the best. And I'm sure because I am baking them many, many years, every year, no matter what. Even last year, guys, during the active war period here, I was baking it without electricity, or electricity was coming and going, explosions, really sirens, and I was doing that between running to the basement and cooker, but I managed. Even then, I managed to please my kids, because every year they are waiting for Eastern buns, kind of holiday, and yeah. So it's very yellow inside, very fluffy, really good. And I'm baking a lot. Big amount. I'm sharing with my mom, with my godmother, with godmother of my kids, with some of my neighbors, aged neighbors, because they're sharing fruit sometimes with me. I'm sharing Easter buns. It's like a good tradition. I know they're expecting every year. And every year, yeah, my Easter buns, number one place, always win the first place. So I'm happy with that. Gregory, I understood you're going. You're busy. Probably you also enjoy the rest of the day. And if you have time and chance, tomorrow I will be waiting for you here again, same time for 1 hour. And we'll remind you, we're going to discuss masculinity of Ukrainian guys. Sunday, online internet scamming. Yeah. So, guys, what else you want me to tell you today? Interesting. This year I planted a lot of roses. Never did it before. I had couple of roses, but I have been always afraid of roses, because I thought rose, it's a queen of flowers. And honestly, I don't like too much classical type of roses. And I wasn't crazy about that. But this year I managed to find some really cool, I guess, breeds, types. I planted them. I'm looking at them. I'm waiting for them to blossom. Because I know it's roses demand a lot of care, time, attention, also against diseases, fertilizing, and they're easily getting sick. So for me, it was a matter, like, I don't like to mess up with something problematic. I like simple stuff, But this year I decide, because of all this stress, because of war, constant anxiety, I decide to make the place where I live more bright, more colorful, with more flowers, to make it like a small paradise, to enjoy smelling, looking. So that was my dream, and I managed to make it come true. And we'll see the result. If I will be streaming still here in summer, if our channel will be live, still alive, sorry, I will share with you the results of my first experience in my life, actually. Tracy, so you will be streaming on both Saturday and Sunday this week for sure, Tracy. Yeah, today, tomorrow, and after tomorrow. So this week. What's gonna happen next week? Honestly, I don't know, because we don't have any schedule so far. As far as I understood, the amount of live streams will depend on donations. So if we are able to cover expenses by donations and membership, so the more live streams we're gonna have. That will depend on that situation. So far we don't have specific schedule as far as I got it. This week, yeah, today, tomorrow, and after tomorrow. What will be next week? I guess Saturday and Sunday, probably Friday. We'll see. So whoever forget to press the notification bell button, please do that. In this way, you won't miss my streams and streams of other girls whom you like to follow and to be present on. So don't forget about that too. So, and we're gonna update you. So as far as I understood, schedule is a little bit not fixed so far, finally, I mean. So that will depend. Yeah. But what? Vita, with power being available full time again, have orcs attempted to cause damage to infrastructure recently? Not much. Actually, last night they stroke infrastructural object, if I'm not mistaken, in Khmelnytsky and Poltava, if I'm not mistaken. But by prognosis, by forecasts of experts, they say in summer they will try to damage water infrastructure. So in winter, what people are suffering mostly of lack of electricity, right? Because it's light, it's refrigerators, it's cooking food, it's water, it's warming up water, and of course heating. So in summer, what you need more? Water. To take shower, to water, to drink, to cook. So gas probably, and water infrastructure. That's their plan so far. We'll see. I don't want to make bad prognosis, but it's our reality. So we need to be ready for everything. Thanks God, I'm living 100 meters away from the bank of the river. So if I need shower, I always can go and wash myself and kids in the river. That's a great advantage, you see? Yeah, as for drink water, of course, can be bought, but of course that's a huge inconvenience to stay without any home convenience like water, gas, electricity. That's like 21st century. But we managed, guys. We survived winter in such awful conditions. We survived, and we are fine. And now we know how it is to survive. We have a huge amount of life hacks, of instructions, of different gadgets, or tools, to make life easier. So that will be in our memory. And if something again happened, we know what to do already. We know what to do. Tracy, thanks. Okay, I will make a point to be here then. Thanks. Appreciate it greatly. I am happy to see all of you, and for me, that's a great support and absolutely great pleasure to see all of you here day by day, every stream. So it's really nice. It's really nice. Channel needs a major format change. What is hot now is long form panel, interview type shows, and also YouTube short clips and stories are essential. New ideas will work, but it will be controversial. Yeah. I think administration and owners of the channel, they are working on that, of course, thinking what to do. They plan something, of course, to change the format. So probably will be less live streams, will be more shorts, right? Podcasts, something like that. We'll see, guys. So far, actually, I'm here for you, to stream for you, to talk to you, to give you some information, to give you some pleasure, some positive emotions, to give you some knowledges, just to share with you my experience, my ideas, which can be helpful for you in the future. So, yeah, and we'll see what will happen. So, guys, I will let you go, and I will go. Was absolutely happy to see all of you. I wish all of you great Friday. Whoever is working, have a perfect working day. Hopefully, everybody is healthy, will have a good, nice mood. And I will be waiting for you tomorrow, and we're gonna discuss some other topics. So please think about what you want to ask me tomorrow, prepare your questions, and as always, I will be happy to answer them all. Okay, guys? Yeah, but thank you for your time as well, for your support, for your help always. So yeah, was nice to see all of you guys. Absolutely great. That gives me mood and inspiration to keep working for you, to do something for you. I love all of you. I was missing you. Thanks for coming once again. And I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to give your likes and to subscribe who still didn't do that. Пока-пока. Have a great day, guys.